Did the U.S. manipulate Taiwan's currency so it increased in value compared to the U.S. dollar? A few days ago, the Taiwan dollar had a sharp increase in value compared to the U.S. dollar. Now it's balanced out a little bit, so currently it's around 30 Taiwan dollars to 1 U.S. dollar. But last week it was about 32 Taiwan dollars to 1 U.S. dollar. And at one point it was at 29 to 1. And there's a lot of conspiracy theories saying that maybe the U.S. intentionally manipulated the currency. Now, I gotta say, I'm not a financial expert, so a lot of what I'm talking about is stuff that I heard on the news and articles that I read and ideas that I bounced off of different AI like ChatGPT and Grok. And what I've come to find out is that the U.S. is more than capable of manipulating the currency market. The U.S. Treasury is certainly capable of this, and other big financial institutions, big financial whales in the U.S., they're also capable of manipulating the currency market to this extent. And yes, it does give the U.S. an advantage in trade. But this is just a theory, and there's actually a lot of evidence showing that the U.S. had nothing to do with this. Well, at least they didn't instigate this. Now, when we say the U.S., we're actually talking about dozens of major financial institutions and powerhouses that don't necessarily work together. And the U.S. dollar, since the beginning of 2025, it's dropped in value against most major world currencies, I think to an average of around 5%, 5 or 6%. So the U.S. dollar losing value against the Taiwan dollar is actually not that strange. What is strange is how it happened so quickly. After looking into it, what I think happened is that just financial powerhouses that have large holdings of both US dollar and Taiwan dollar, they maybe got a tip, or there was some market speculation involving the US trade talks, the tariff negotiations, and they saw that the US dollar was losing value and started to move that money, started to sell off their US dollar to buy Taiwan dollars. It's very likely that one institution started to convert their currency, and other major Taiwanese players saw this happening, and they followed suit. They started to get rid of their US dollars and exchange them for Taiwan dollars. And the more this happened, it created more of a feedback loop. And once international financial whales started to see this happening, they got in on it. You see, the Forex market is a 24/7 market. But after looking at the timeline and analyzing it with ChatGPT and Grok and other AI, it seems that most of the shift happened during Taiwan business hours, not during U.S. business hours. If U.S. financial institutions were the cause to start this, why didn't it happen during U.S. business hours? From what I understand, most of the shift happened during Taiwan business hours. So yeah, I think that it was probably market speculation that created a feedback loop and resulted in an overcorrection of the currency value. But again, I'm not an expert, so I'm really interested in your opinion on this. Do you think it's going to stay at the 30-to-1 ratio? Or maybe it'll go back to the 32, 33-to-1 ratio? Or maybe the Taiwan dollar could continue to increase in value. Maybe it could go back to levels like in 2022, where it was 27-to-1. I don't know. What do you think? I'm really interested in your opinion, because depending on what the comments say, I might start to move a lot of my US dollars into Taiwan dollars. I'm not sure yet. So please leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. All right. Hey, I'll see you. Thanks a lot. Bye.